Global Campus TV, Kanada'dan başka bir dil okuluyla, bu sefer bir üniversitenin dil okulunun yetkilisiyle beraber, St. Mary Üniversitesi ile beraberiz. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Turkey.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself and your university and the language programs that you have?
Certainly. My name is Nicola Macnevin. I'm academic coordinator at the Tessel Center at St. Mary's University in Halifax, Canada. We offer English for academic purposes for students who wish to study undergraduate studies at St. Mary's University. We also offer English for personal and professional communication for students who are there just for their own purposes and their intent is to return home. And we also offer a university bridging program, which includes English support while they do 1 or 2 credit courses at the university.
Perfect. So it must be a different experience to study English in a university campus. What are the highlights of it?
Absolutely. I think one of the benefits, or the largest benefit, as an English student studying on a university campus is that they feel a part of that environment and that culture. And so for a student who's university age, to be part of a greater campus, I think there's a sense of pride in what they're doing and inclusion. Also, they get all the benefits of the services, the support services that are available. So at St. Mary's University, where we have 28% of the student population is international, those services are excellent. So whether it's an ESL writing support center for students, counseling services, career counseling services. We have an international center that helps with attaining student visa and passport extensions and things like that. So the services that they receive on campus, they don't have to leave the campus, are there and ready for them.
So how you can describe an ideal student for this program? Because maybe it must be over 18, a little bit more independent to be in a university campus.
Well, it depends, and I think we want a variety of students. So I don't think we would like to say that we like one type. Of course, the age is important. We do accept students who are 17. They need a guarantor or a sponsor to study with us. But most of the students probably fall between 18 and 24. And a range of independence. And I think that's important because students learn from one another. And some of the students are very, very independent. And for those students, maybe they live in an apartment or maybe residence on campus. For students who maybe need a little more support, we offer a very reputable homestay program. So though they're there on their own away from the family, we provide a sort of interim family for them.
And Halifax, Nova Scotia. Let's talk a little bit about that part of Canada as well. I mean, maybe people think that it's in Scotland, but no.
Right, exactly. New Scotland or Nova Scotia. I always say we're the opposite side to Vancouver because that's what most people know. It's a relatively small city. It's about 325,000 people. But Halifax has always been known as a very welcoming city to immigrants and newcomers to Canada. It was the original entry point for people who came. So I think the entire cultural and history of Halifax have been built on that. And that's very tangible today. I think the welcoming and the warmness that we offer to people when they first come to Canada is very apparent.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I experienced when I was in Halifax as well. And one more thing, it was very academic. I've seen students everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Halifax, even though with a small population, has 5 universities and colleges. And so one of the things for students who come particularly from a city like Istanbul, maybe they're worried that there's nothing happening there for them. But because the student population of the city is very high, a lot of events and activities that are happening are geared towards that age group. So there's always, a lot in terms of culture and arts. The nightlife, if you experienced it, is very fun and exciting. And so we try to, I guess, promote our university culture as part of our city culture. They go hand in hand, and the students are a huge part of the economy of Halifax for sure.
Mm-hmm. And it's very safe.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's very
safe,
important.
Very clean, and parents like to know that,
Yes.
And we have stories of students, I don't even really want to share them, but they're walking home, they bought their microwave and they're moving it to campus, and someone will stop and offer them a drive. When we say don't do that, you shouldn't do that. But honestly, it is that type of environment.
Because what I experienced again, people were so interested in foreigners. They were like so welcoming and so interested what they're about stories.
Yeah. You can't be 5 minutes, I think, on a bus or at the coffee shop without someone asking you, you know, where are you from? Why are you here? And they're just so pleased to welcome you, and that you have chosen Halifax, you know. And we feel the same way when a student chooses our city or our university. We're very grateful for that, you know, and we want to show them that gratitude.
And just to sum it up, can you please give like a message to any international student or a family out there considering to send their kids to study a language in Canada or at your institution specifically?
I think anywhere that someone is considering to send their children, or if a student is deciding where to travel, first of all, I want to commend them for being very brave, because that's a very scary thing to do. So just to even take that step, regardless of where you go, you should have a sense of pride and go with, you know, all the imagination that you can take, and just to go and experience everything that you can. And I think you have to go with an open mind and accept the offers that come to you, and the world is yours, really.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Pleasure.